DC Fandome. All right. Well, speaking of fucking Warner Brothers and all this stuff, and I know there's a lot of people that were like underwhelmed. Yeah, it was. It was a little underwhelming. It seems like it couldn't capture the magic that was last year when it came to DC Fandom. But still, we got a great Batman trailer. We got first looks at some of the other stuff. Great. That stuff was pretty good. But at the same time, it was just like they wanted to make sure that you were going to watch that whole thing. You were going to have that thing running in the background. So when it comes to numbers, because, when it comes to numbers, whoops. When it comes to numbers, turn that down, sorry. When it comes to numbers, see, I don't have the drop on here, but I still have the drop right here.
And you still can't see the numbers!
Yeah, when they got numbers, they definitely have numbers for their little fandom right here. Not for Zack Snyder's Justice League, but at least for this, right? DC Fandom 2021 pulls in 66 million global views, up threefold over last year. WarnerMedia's virtual fanboy conference. I love how this author called it a fanboy conference. It's interesting. Racked up 66 million global views. 66 global views, according to the studio, a number that outstrips last year's confab that drew 22 million views worldwide. The online showcase, which was held on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. PT, dropped a multitude of fresh product from Warner Brothers DC label, including but not limited to the Batman. We know what it all showed. So the second annual conference was available in more than 220 countries in 12 languages and in more than 50 live streams across social media platforms. Several hundred media outlets rebroadcasted the stream. The Batman trailer, which showed off the movie's villains of the Riddler, Catwoman, and the Penguin, has clocked 24 million views on YouTube since dropping Saturday. WarnerMedia reports that social sentiment was overwhelmingly positive, with DC Fandom trending number 1 on Twitter for 8 hours. In the U.S., DC Fandom also trended in the top 50 in 53 countries around the world. With triple the fan traffic of last year, DC Fandom 2021 exceeded all of our expectations. Said, and with the plan, Ann Sarnoff. That's right. Why didn't you talk there, Ann? Where were you guys? Huh? You didn't want to speak? You didn't want to say anything? Where's Walter? Why didn't he speak? Huh? Why did you guys, not say anything? No panels or nothing? Interesting. We continue to innovate across the company and several of our fans, and I cannot overstate the creativity and hard work that went into this highly curated global digital event. We gave fans what they wanted. Well, there's some more that we wanted. The very best of all things DC, and their engagement and response have been fantastic. We're as excited as they are to deliver on the great DC content DC Fandom highlighted. So there's Ann with the plan. Ann with the plan. You gotta love it. 66 million. It makes sense. Everybody was, let's face it, most people were just tuning in for that Batman trailer. Let's face facts. Hopefully next year, maybe, I don't know. See, the first year when they had that whole interactive, when you had the island and you had the interactive stuff, I thought that was cool. They should really bring that back. The interactiveness, I thought, was lacking for sure, and it was just basically just sitting around and waiting. They didn't want to release the schedule. Why? Because they knew that everybody was wanting the Batman trailer, and they put it at the very last. Of course they did, the very last panel. So good on them. That's how you get those 66 million views. I know there's some people that don't believe it because they hate Warner Brothers so much that they're like, yeah, bullshit. It is kind of convenient though that after the whole Ruby Rose thing came about, all of a sudden this information came out. It's like, put something else out there, huh? Put something else. Put something out there. Cover it up. Put it out there, okay? Ruby Rose, what are you talking about? Yeah, we're good. Yeah. It is kind of interesting, right? 66 million makes sense. It was available on more Yeah, exactly. It wasn't just on YouTube. It was on the official site. There was social media. It's all just taking all that in and doing the calculations and the analytics. So, no, it kicked ass. That means we're going to get it again, which I hope we get that every year. I hope we get DC Fandom every year. I really do. I just wish that they would actually announce things like bigger things, casting stuff, like try to treat it like how Marvel was treating Hall H. I mean, even DC, the way that they treated Hall H. I mean, the fact, like, when they would announce things, announce sequels. I mean, come on, just even thinking about Zack Snyder and Harry Lennox coming out and announcing Batman vs. Superman in Hall H like they did. Try to do that shit here. Why not? I mean, I know it's not the same because you don't have a live audience. Maybe I don't know, maybe when this pandemic starts winding down, they can have an actual place somewhere, like rent out a hall where they can actually have some of this stuff. But then, of course, live stream it as well. See, I don't get that. I mean, Comic-Con doesn't do that either. It's like, do both. Have it where people can actually be there live and then have the live streaming. That's what I would like to see. Something like that. So then you can capture that magic. Announce some castings of these movies. Announce sequels. Announce all kinds of stuff. I mean, that's what I miss. I miss that part. I miss that big time. Miss that that part of like Comic-Con and whatnot. The Dodgers are threatening fucking Bellinger, man. All of a sudden his bat is hot. Yeah, not just Zoom. It's got to be make it an actual event now. I mean, I get it. I mean, but hopefully, I mean, who knows when this pandemic's going to fully wind down? But I think we're getting to a point where we can actually have indoor events, right? So let's do that. But also live stream it for the people who can't make it or people that don't want to go. Yeah, that's all. That's just my idea. But they don't listen to me. Probably because I call Walter Hamada a cocksucker.